Let's take a moment and work through some JavaScript that will help you on the very short assignment 1 for JavaScript. Actually, it's our assignment 3, but it's the first assignment for JavaScript. Now notice that everything we're doing in scripting is still wrapped in HTML and is still in between the heading tags. So this is the embedded area of HTML of the scripts that we're working with, not the external and not inside the body tags. So let's look at this code. Now, remember on the last video that we talked about when we started JavaScript? Most of the syntax and the structures that you're going to be working with, the basic ones are really similar to Java, so there shouldn't be too big of a learning curve on just the basics. And also you can refer to the 2 free books that I gave you access to. Now again, the variables defined, since none of this code is inside of a function, it is all automatically executed when you open the file. Our variables are explicitly defined as a var because whenever you put data inside the variables, it determines what the variable data type the variable is. So I'm going to need an index and output. The whole purpose of this is to either print out to the console fizz or buzz based upon some criteria, a condition, and loop it 100 times. We're going to do it 100 times. So I have my index, my counter for my loop, and my output, which I'm going to output to the console, not to the browser screen. All right, so I have my 2 variables. Since I'm going to loop, and it's a fixed count loop, we're back with a for loop. Initialize, condition that gets me out of the loop, altering statement. Now I set my output to nothing, and my condition is based upon if my index modulus 3, actually divided by 3, if there's a remainder, that's why I'm using the remainder, is 0, then we're going to print fizz. However, if it's divided by 5 and there's no remainder, then we're going to print buzz. Now, if the index is, again, not evenly divisible by 3 or 5, notice my and, then I'm going to print the number in the index, and our console.log is able to print the information in the console. That's pretty much everything we did here. That should allow you to be able to go through the 2 remaining and work with them, because you can find out how a loop structure is and any of the structures we need. They're not extremely difficult. That's it. Go on to your assignment.